What is up, hooligans? Happy freedom. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Hooligans, where we try to make the news suck a little less. Now, I appreciate all of you guys being here. If you're over on Rumble, please hit that thumbs up button. More likes equals more hooligans. Well, we're going to read through the schedule really quick, and then we will be checking on all the chats. So, let me know how you guys are doing today. I'm sitting here checking on something. Right when I launched the live, we had 3 different technical issues that I had to deal with because life sucks like that. Either way, we're going to be getting started with a video titled Starbucks Workers Strike in Key Cities at Height of Holiday Season. Apparently, Starbucks saw that Amazon was striking, and they were like, oh yeah, we should go striking too. Seems to be only liberal areas that are on strike for Starbucks. Imagine that. Then we got a follow-up video here titled, We're Here to Send a Message. Amazon workers strike as holidays approach. Like I said, this is our follow-up for the Amazon strike. Then we got another follow-up video titled, Hurricane Helene, Survivors Refuse to Give Up Hope After Losing Everything. It still looks like a wasteland out there, but some of them are feeling a little festive. I don't know if I got a cat hair on me or what. It's driving me crazy. Then we got a video titled FBI Warns Against Using Two-Factor Text Authentication. Just keeping our eyes open for cyber criminals and whatnot, so I figured we'd cover that video. Then we got something new happening in California. It's titled A New Era in California. Apparently they passed something called Prop 36, and now they can arrest shoplifters again in California, which is new for them. Then we got a video titled Trump's incoming press secretary laughs off The View's recent theory. Got a video with Caroline Levitt here. Then we got a video titled, well, we might play these 4 back to back, we'll see, but it's titled Rosa DeLauro blames President Musk for Congress' inability to pass a continuing resolution that doesn't waste taxpayer dollars. That's one of the super liberal, goofy looking people that I think they're a congressman. I don't know what they are, but they're scary as shit. Then we got a video titled KJP reacts to Elon being called President Musk. Then we got a video titled Republicans need to stop playing political games with government shutdown. Both those videos right there are from the press briefing that happened earlier today. I was putting everything together while that was running. Couldn't get everything together fast enough though to cover it. I don't think we missed anything that big. Then a last little bit of the news is titled Rosa DeLauro, a House Democrat responsible for budget allocations, emphasized the necessity of financing female crash test dummies to promote equity in road safety. So they're kind of worried about shutdowns, but they also can't wait to blow money on dumb shit. Then we got 2 funny videos of the day. First one's titled Trump Makes the Dems Excited. And then our official funny video of the day is titled Just Found Out I've Been Decorating My Christmas Tree the Hard Way. All of that's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat, see how you hooligans are doing today. Let's see here. What is up, everyone over on jeffmaclive.com? What's up, Russell? What's up, Breeze by You? What's up, Damsel? What's up, Matt? What's up, Salty Ragu? What's up, Tom Tom? What's up, 10 Man? What's up, Astro Hammer? What's up, Guess Some J? What's up, Snooks? What's up, Zero? Happy freedom, you hooligans. Appreciate all of you guys being on the website. And what is up, everyone over on Rumble? Breeze by You, you were first today. And I appreciate you racing in the chat. Let me see here. What's up, Mr. B New? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Tony Rez? What's up, Sawdog? Happy freedom. What's up, Gran? Appreciate you being here. Let me see. What's up, MC? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Screaming Eagle? Appreciate you sliding through. What's up, Lifelike? I'll make sure I get everybody. I know you guys were waiting on me. We're dealing with those stupid technical problems that are popping up. What's up, Pumpkin? What's up, Cody? Happy freedom. What's up, Puffin' Stuff? What's up, Tree Herder? Appreciate all of you hooligans being here. Hit that thumbs up over on Rumble. Try to get us on the front page. What is up, everyone over on Kick? What's up, Zeus Boot? Happy freedom to you. And what's up, everyone over on Twitch? What's up, Matt Rogers? Appreciate you. Let me see here. And what is up, everyone over on the Commie platform? Salty Ragu, you were first over here. I can't believe you're on the Commie platform. Come on, man. Matt Rogers, you're omnipresent. I appreciate you. What's up, Shanti? What's up, Toy Mafia? What's up, Original MW? What's up, DeMarquise? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Suspicious? What's up, Critical Thinker? Appreciate you being here. What's up, Mike? What's up, Wayward? What's up, Ani Steph? Let me see. What's up, Free Roam? What's up, Skulls? Happy freedom. Let me see. And what's up, Mustafa? Happy freedom. And let me pull up X because everybody knows I forgot to do that. I wish they would update this platform. The live on X looks like trash. Anyways, like I said, we're going to get started in this first video here. It's titled Starbucks Workers Strike in Key Cities at the Height of Holiday Season. I like how they say key cities. What they mean is Democrat shitholes. Either way, before we get into this, I want to remind you guys really quick, we have these I solemnly swear to be a hooligan t-shirt. This design was created by Alistair. Alistair is a badass in just about everything he does. So I will be posting his links in the chat for you guys to have the options to hire him for your creative needs. Because if you think it, he can create it. This design comes in shirts for men, shirts for women, tank tops for men, tank tops for women, pullover hoodies, zipper hoodies, coffee mugs, stickers, dog tags, and we even made Christmas blankets. Today I got on the plain Jane Jeff Mac t-shirt. We got lots of items and lots of designs over on the merch store. I'll drop all the links in the chats while we're watching this first video.
Starbucks workers go on strike Friday morning in key cities around the U.S. The union, representing more than 10,000 baristas, says it's called for walkouts in Los Angeles, Chicago, and Seattle. Workers United says the action will escalate daily, potentially reaching hundreds of stores nationwide by Christmas Eve. That's unless the company finalizes a collective bargaining agreement. The union and Starbucks created a framework in February to guide such discussions. Since then, Workers United says the chain has repeatedly pledged to agree to new contracts, but failed to present serious proposals. Responding to news of the strike, Starbucks said it was ready to continue talks, but needed the union to return to the table. The company's in the middle of a turnaround effort led by new chief executive Brian Niccol. He says he wants to restore coffeehouse culture. Measures include overhauling cafes, adding more comfortable seating, and simplifying the brand's menu. Starbucks has around 11,000 company-owned stores in the U.S., employing about 200,000 workers. Earlier in the year, the firm dropped its forecast for 2025 after what Niccol called very disappointing earnings.
Starbucks employees, they saw, like I said, they saw Amazon go on strike and they were like, you know what, we should go on strike too. Just cause. It's only super liberal areas they're going on strike. Like, they were like, these key areas, and then listed off the biggest shitholes in the country, and they were like, yeah, they're going on strike. Oh, well, fuck them. How about that? How about that? I don't know. I think that these overconfident baristas, I believe they're called, I don't think they deserve that much money for stirring coffee. I just don't. Anyways, next up we got a follow-up video titled, We're Here to Send a Message. It's our follow-up on Amazon. It's titled Amazon Workers Strike as Holidays Approach. We got more strike talk coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat, see what you hooligans think about these poor Starbucks employees. Breeze by you. Even if I drink coffee, I would not buy Starbucks. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had Starbucks. Russell, it's shit coffee that's expensive. Yeah, I don't believe in expensive coffee. I mean, the most I'll spend on coffee is like $3. Anything more than that is a waste of money. And I'd actually rather drink coffee at the house than anywhere else. Salty Ragu, I get my coffee from a sketchy gas station at night and it's better than Starbucks. I believe you, Salty Ragu. I'm the same way. I go wandering into Wesco. It's like 3:15 in the morning. I look like shit, but so does all the employees. Good coffee for $1. You can't beat it. Salty Ragu, I also get my coffee from Jeff. Yeah. That's how it goes. I might be a little sketchy. A little bit. Zero Speedway gas station house blend is really, really good. There's a Speedway in Ludington. I've been in there a few times. I've never got coffee, though. I'll have to make an effort to go try it. Zero, we'll start by lowering the price 50%. Yeah. Spending $8 on coffee is too much. It's like a trendy thing to do. You could tell everybody, oh, I was at Starbucks. Like, you're special. I think that's what you're paying for. You're paying for the brand. Like when you buy a Nike t-shirt, it has nothing but a little swoosh mark, but it's $55, and you're just paying for the brand. MC, seems like more people are going elsewhere for their Java fix anyway. Yeah, MC, we have Big B's. There's a bunch of Big B's here, and a lot of people go to Big B's, and that place is expensive as shit too. But I see a lot more people going to Big B's than Starbucks around here. Pumpkin, I make my own coffee at home. See, and I think that coffee is the best. Cody, I went to Starbucks once, stood in line, and fought milk-flavored water. Oh, and bought milk-flavored water? Yeah. I've never heard anything good about Starbucks. Libby Racer Starbucks, a safe place for liberals. Mm-hmm. Tree Herder, how about get a real fucking job? That's what I think when they say, like, fast food workers want to raise minimum wage and stuff. Go work somewhere else. Like, I mean, I live in a small area and there's not a lot of places to work, so there is adults working at McDonald's and stuff, but I don't think it was ever meant to be like a big career, you know, taking orders over the little headset and washing dishes. I don't think you were supposed to be able to buy a house with that shit, but the liberals and the Gen Z and all them, they think if you wash dishes 3 days a week, you deserve $1 million paycheck at the end of the month. So it's like their perception of how life works is all messed up. Tony Rez, 7-Eleven has better coffee. I've never been in a 7-Eleven. I've only seen that stuff on TV. I have never seen one in person. I've been all over the place too. I've never seen a 7-Eleven. I kind of believe they exist. A little bit more now that you mentioned it in the chat, honestly. Screaming Eagle, Folgers coffee at home. Yeah. What's up, Giggling Spy? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Irish? Happy freedom. What's up, Mary Todd? Mary Todd, 2 things. 1, Starbucks coffee sucks. And 2, they be woke. Yep. Irish. Oh my god, I totally forgot about that. Irish. By the way, I seen that guy that you were talking about that was making those cards of the CEOs. He's a weird fucking dude. I got a link if you want it. What does the link go to, Irish? I don't want to go to his store, but if you got like a link to an article or something about the guy, I'll take that. If you want to send it to me on Discord or something. I meant to go and get that information from that guy or for that guy, and I totally forgot about it. Free roam, Dunkin' Donuts is better. I haven't seen a Dunkin' Donuts in a long time. There used to be one in Niles when I lived down there, but it closed down. DB, Gen Z works 15 hours a week and then gets food stamps. Yeah, that's true. Just wait till they find out how much food stamps you get if you have kids. They'll stop killing babies. Corey, I miss going to the putt-putt golf in Ludington by the lake. My buddy used to work there, and I used to hang out there all the time. I don't know if you were here when we were talking about it the other day, but Ludington's New Year's Eve ball drop was just selected as the best in the country. So this New Year's Eve, I expect Ludington to be slammed since all the news is talking about how that's the best ball drop in the country. Even beats New York. I don't even know how that happened. I didn't think it was that damn great, but somehow that happened. What's up, Kelly? Happy freedom to you. It's bitter and strong. Even their cold drinks suck too. Yeah, see, that's not worth it. DB, the title of barista is just a different word for server. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what Starbucks calls their people, though. I think they call them baristas. Just like, you know, Subway calls their servers sandwich artists. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Stuck it right in her barista. Wayward Speedway has 7-Eleven stuff. Are they owned by the same people? What's up, Hooligans Island? Happy freedom. Free roam. I like independent tea shops. There's one in Fells Point I've been to a few times. I've never seen a place for tea. All the coffee places around here are all chains. They're all franchises and stuff. I think somebody should come out with a coffee spot that you got to pay like a membership fee to. That way you could go in there and drink coffee and hang out and not be considered loitering. And have something to do 24 hours. So if you're awake 5 o'clock in the morning, go hang out at a coffee shop instead of going to a bar or going to, you know, somewhere bad. What's up, Tara? Happy freedom to you. I've wanted that for a long time, like a 24-hour coffee spot to go hang out at. Oh, yeah, Irish. Definitely send me that. MU, been making good coffee for years, but no drinky. It gives me heartburn and other bad stuff. Yeah, MU. I don't know. My stomach's immune to coffee like that. I wish it bothered me in that way, but it doesn't. Holy Snooks, I can't read that out loud. Holy. All right, we're going to get onto this follow-up video. Like I said, it's titled, "We're Here to Send a Message. Amazon Workers Strike as Holidays Approach." Now, we were covering this yesterday, but this is a little bit more information on what's all going on here. Hit that thumbs up over on Rumble, and let's get this rolling.
Not great timing. Thousands of Amazon workers striking today, just 6 days before Christmas. The strike happens in big cities from Atlanta to San Francisco. So will those packages that you ordered, I've got some of them out there at this point, are they going to make it in time for Christmas? Let's go to Fox Business correspondent Madison Allworth, live at the picket lines here in New York. Hi, Madison.
Hey, Martha. So Amazon is saying that they're not going to have disruption, that packages that were promised to get here before Christmas, they'll still arrive. But here in New York, there will definitely be some disruption with packages. I want to show you some video that we shot this morning. The protest started around 6 a.m. And one of the main ways that the workers here, the hundreds, if not thousands, that worked out on the job protested was by marching in front of the building and blocking the driveway here. As you can see in the video, they're blocking trucks, letting one go at a time every 2, 3, sometimes 5 minutes. So it was a really slow moving process. There was a backup of 20 to 30 trucks at certain times. Now, most of this, if not all, was really peaceful. However, there were some issues. We did witness 2 arrests. The first one happening just after 9 a.m. We have that video as well. One of the drivers in a truck pulled out onto the street and then refused to move at all. Because he was then on public property, police arrested him for disorderly conduct. Now, all of this is around the Teamsters wanting Amazon to recognize their union within the company and to sit down for negotiations. We reached out to Amazon and they said, quote, "For more than a year now, the Teamsters have continued to intentionally mislead the public, claiming that they represent thousands of Amazon employees and drivers. They don't. This is another attempt to push a false narrative." I have Brendan here. He's going to bring him in. You are a Teamster Amazon driver and worker. So I just explained, but why don't you tell me, why are you out here protesting?
We're out here because Amazon is breaking the law. You know, they have a legal requirement to recognize and negotiate with our union, but they failed to do so. They're ignoring us, they're ignoring the law, so we're here to send a message that Amazon has to come to the table, respect the law, respect us.
And so obviously people watching at home, we're so close to Christmas, they might be thinking, why now? Why do this with just days to go when there's so many important packages, obviously, heading out to homes across America? What do you say to those people?
Definitely. I mean, you know, everyone wants to have a good Christmas, but that's why we're out here, because we deserve to have a good Christmas too. We're the ones that make Christmas happen, so why don't we deserve a good Christmas? You know, and when I go out on my route and I talk to my customers, they show us respect, they show us love, they appreciate what we're doing for them, for the community. And, you know, ever since we went public with our union, they support us, they let us know they see what we're doing, they respect it, they appreciate the union, and they're behind us. So I think our community is standing behind us.
All right, Brendan, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So, Martha, this is day one, and the folks I've spoken to here, I've asked, how long is this going to go? What is the plan? And they said they're willing to be out here picketing until Amazon meets their demands. Martha, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Madison, thank you very much in Queens, New York for us. So
click here to subscribe.
Well, they already started arresting Amazon workers. They're getting too rowdy. What a bunch of shitheads. I don't know. They're not going to get their way acting like that. Going out there and getting arrested, it's not going to work in their favor. We'll see how all of this goes. We were talking about this yesterday, and a lot of people say the Amazon workers make pretty good money. So why are they all bent out of shape? It seems like it's just trendy right now to go on strike. A lot of these people don't even sound like they know what they're on strike for. The guy's like, well, how come we don't deserve a good Christmas? What do you mean? You got a full-time job. How do you not have the funds to like have some sort of Christmas? What do you think this is supposed to look like? I don't really understand. Either way, we got another follow-up video coming up next. It's titled Hurricane Helene. Survivors refuse to give up hope after losing everything. It's another family that they're showing how they're making it, barely. They've got a shed that they've turned into kind of a place to stay. I don't know. It looks like a wasteland out there. It's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat and see what you hooligans think about Amazon going on strike. Breeze by you. Are these people actually paying into the union? If so, Amazon is lying out of their ass. If not, they are. Yeah, Breeze by you. It's a really weird situation where they claim to have a union, but then Amazon's like, nah, These people are just crackheads. They're just making stuff up. Nah, they're just mad. Blocking public roads is not going to get them what they want. Yeah, Breeze by you. If they start getting in trouble and getting rowdy and stuff, they're not going to get what they're looking for. Matt, and is it an Amazon strike or an Antifa protest? That's what I'm saying. So Regu, I can't strike. I'm on layoff. See, and that's what I'm thinking about these guys that are out here breaking the law while they're striking and stuff. They're just going to get fired. They're just going to get terminated. Tree herder just a bunch of gimme dats? Yeah, I think so. Like I said, I think it's just trendy. It's just trendy right now. They're just like, yeah, let's get as much money as we can just cuz. Rip Curl, have we heard any news why Biden and Harris were rushed back to the White House last night? No, I haven't heard anything about that, Rip Curl. I think it was Wall Street Journal just put out something talking about the White House concealing Old Man Walter's mental decline or whatever, saying that they knew like months after he got into office that he was not capable of keeping up with the demand of running the White House, or running the country rather. So they had to adjust his schedule and do all this stuff, all these accommodations, because he's too damn old to, do the thing. That's the only thing I've heard about Old Man Walter. Well, that, and he's supposed to be going to Italy or something like that pretty soon, like within the next 30 days. Otherwise, I haven't heard anything about Biden or why he would be told to come back to the White House. I don't really know. Libby Racer, make Amazon great again. They think they're going to, but they're going to just mess it up. What's up, AR16? Happy freedom to you. Irish, you can't get into Discord. Weird. I wonder why. I don't know why you can't get into Discord, Irish. Is it saying something to you? Let me see. Let me find the link. Oh, something with two-factor authentication. Weird. I never sign into Discord because I'm already signed in, so I don't even know what it is that's blocking you. Well, let me see. You could send the link through an email, Irish. You could email me at jeffmaclive@yahoo or at gmail.com. What's up, Master Meatball? Happy freedom. What's up, Jay Muzu? Happy freedom to you. Now I'm not going to get my gifts. I don't know, Jay Muzu. I'm not really worried about it. Maybe I should be. I got stuff I'm waiting to show up from Amazon. But I'm not worried about it. I feel like the company's going to make the stuff happen whether people are on strike or not. There's a ton of people. And so I figure if they got certain places that are out, they'll just reroute everything to places that don't have strikers. I mean, like I said, I could be wrong, but I'm not really worried about a disruption in the Amazon service because of these strikers. I don't know why, but I'm just not worried about it. I think we're going to be all right. What's up, Gen X? Merry Christmas to you. What's up, Visions? Happy freedom. DB, deport them all and build the wall. Well, yeah, but we can't do that to the Amazon workers, or maybe the Starbucks worker. We'll see. It's debatable. DB, my husband ordered something from Amazon, and I picked it up from our post office this morning. Yeah, DB, like I said, I'm not really worried about Amazon supply chain, having hiccups and stuff. They're trying to tell us that that's going to happen, but I don't know if I'm just too desensitized to the nonsense, like they cry wolf too much. I don't know. I'm just really not worried about it. What's up, Blue Collar? Merry Christmas to you. Wayward, you got back on Rumble? That's badass. Snooks, Amazon also contracts out of UPS. Yeah, see. That's what I'm saying. I don't think there's going to be disruptions like they're claiming. Astro Hammer, I get random people and random cars delivering Amazon this time of the year sometimes. Yeah, see, and I think it's interesting that Amazon even has their own delivery trucks, because I've never even seen that. I've only seen it on TV or on videos and whatnot. Usually our Amazon stuff comes through some other service. USPS, FedEx, UPS. It's never Amazon dropping the stuff off here, though. Soldier Ragu, I only send Jeff stuff through FedEx. He likes them. I like FedEx like I like getting kicked in the nutsack. What's up, Spicy K? Happy freedom to you. Tony Rez says they strike, Amazon working on automation to replace them. Yeah, Tony Rez, and they've been threatening automation at Amazon for a long time. That's anytime they show these robots that are workers, these working robots that look like humanoids or whatever, they always show them in Amazon type conditions. They're like, in this Amazon like warehouse, the robots can do this. And it's like, yeah, they're going to end up getting replaced. They're not going to get a raise. They're going to get replaced. What's up, D-Cat? Happy freedom to you. Libby Racer, I had eggnog last night. I don't like eggnog. Hopefully it was good, though. Snooks, you've seen Amazon trucks? Yeah, I think it depends on how close you are from, like, Amazon warehouses. Because I think there's an Amazon warehouse here, but I don't think I'm close enough for their drivers to reach me, so they just put it in the mail. Mary Todd, it's asking for 2 identities. Oh, yeah, yeah, I know you're talking about, Mary Todd. I have Amazon trucks in Wasilla, Alaska. See, I don't live in Alaska, but we don't have Amazon. What's up, DeRosa? Happy freedom to you. DB, Taiwan lawmakers are literally throwing punches in their parliament. Why are they doing that, DB? They shouldn't be fighting each other. Pretty soon they'll be fighting China, and old man Walter ain't gonna do anything about it. China's got 30 days to do something to Taiwan before President Trump gets in office, and then you know that stuff's gonna be cut out. Russell, I hate FedEx. UPS is good. I feel the same exact way. Russell, birds are robots. Salty Ragu, robots aren't real. Okay. Okay. Next up, another follow-up video titled Hurricane Helene. Survivors refuse to give up hope after losing everything. Now, before we get into this video, I want to remind you guys really quick, if you hooligans would like to participate in our annual Christmas unboxing, you're welcome to send me and Klaus something for Christmas. Everything I receive between now and Christmas will be placed here under the tree, and we will be doing the unboxing during our Christmas special on Christmas Day. To participate, you can use the wish list or you can use the P.O. box. Anything you purchase directly from the wish list will be sent straight to me. You don't have to worry about addresses or anything like that. Or you can use the P.O. box to send me something of your choosing. Either way, let me post both links in the chat here. Like I said, one will take you to the wish list and the other will take you to the P.O. box if you would like to participate in the Christmas unboxing. I went to the post office earlier today because there's 2 hooligans that were telling me to go today, and their truck was late. And so when I went there, they didn't have any packages yet. So whatever was supposed to show up today is probably showing up, but by the time this live is over, they'll be closed. So anything I was supposed to pick up today, I'm going to have to go get it tomorrow. Anyways, like I said, we're going to get in this follow-up video here for the Hurricane Helene victims. Still living in tents and stuff like that. Like I said earlier, they're going to be talking about a story about a family who just got a shed that's kind of been converted into a living space. They're living out of a camper and a shed because things are still not doing very well over in North Carolina and all of that. And right now everything's on hold because of the stupid government shutdown bullshit that they got going on. Either way, hit that thumbs up over on Rumble and let's get this rolling.
Despite losing so much, folks here still hold on to hope. With all the devastation in North Carolina, there are still little signs of Christmas. Like this rolled over box truck, decorated with candy canes and lights. Nothing feels normal here since Hurricane Helene.
Oh, it drove.
Yeah, what little,
it drove.
I explained it to a friend, like what little we did have, you know, it is gone, so you have to restart.
Alyssa Money, her husband, and 4 kids lost everything. Now they all live in a very small camper.
The baby sleeps here. It's like, we clean it out every night. I know it seems like a lot, but we put all our toys in there during the day and then clean it out for her to sleep in at night. Then Ariel sleeps here, Gloria up top, Landon on the bottom. There's just, you know, a little tiny bathroom back there.
Now it's all together.
What they're most grateful for this Christmas is this shed turned into an extra bedroom. So this was a shed.
Yeah, it's just a regular shed, but they turned it into where we can just be a hangout spot, basically. That way we ain't got all crammed inside the camper at one time, you know. So
does it make a big difference having the shed also?
Oh, yeah. It definitely, it's a big difference than just having the camper. The first 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks or so, we only had the camper, and it was a little rough, but we made it.
Imagine having so little that you're so thankful for a shed. Stephanie Mormino with local group Homes for Hope donates the sheds to families living in tents and RVs.
And it's cold and it's wet and they're trying to save some of their stuff, and so we just thought there has to be a better way. So I drove past the shed shop and we grabbed a shed, did some fundraising for that, and then insulated it and drywalled because it keeps you warm. Because even campers can be really cold in the wintertime.
So many of the hurricane survivors here feel forgotten about by the outside world.
These are games I got to finish wrapping.
Which is why so many local organizations, like Eagle Rock Church, are determined to make sure every kid has a Christmas gift.
When I go through here, this is going to be how we set up our Sunday service. And then every kid that comes to service will get a present.
The church is filled with donated gifts, and a group called Operation Shelter that has spent months donating RVs to homeless survivors created this video they call Christmas is Not Canceled. A reminder for everyone here still suffering.
We're trying really hard to bring the Christmas spirit. We had Santa walk around downtown to try and make people smile, and we're doing everything we can to get presents to people and make them like wrapped full of with ribbons and make them really colorful so it feels somewhat normal. But it's not normal, It definitely is somber.
It's somber pretty much everywhere you look in some of the towns outside Asheville. But there are glimmers of hope. We were just driving by and spotted the American flag and the big Christmas tree, and we wanted to stop. And it smells like Christmas out here.
That's intentional.
What
does it smell like? Death and bacteria and funk.
Dave Graham, who goes by Cowboy Dave, is living in an RV next to an enormous Christmas tree. Every night, he plugs in the lights. There's a star at the top, and the mulch he spread covers the mud and even gives off a Christmas smell. It's the little things that give people hope here. Will you be able to do Christmas?
Oh, yeah.
Usually, last year we put the Christmas presents in maybe the sister's crib.
In the crib, yeah.
Yeah, that's where we do it.
Yep. We'll probably do it in here this time.
No.
And Santa still knows where to come.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
he definitely knows where to go.
It was just so heartbreaking to meet that family that all 6 of them are in that small little camper and they've got the shed outside. And I do have some good news. Erin from Operation Shelter, who you saw in my piece, the blonde woman, she actually just left me a voice message a little while ago, and I want to play it for you because it's good news.
Hey, Brian. Yeah, so they're actually helping us with two separate RV deliveries. So thank you so much for connecting us with Emergency RV. We were having problems finding someone to deliver one of our RVs, so they've offered to help with that and get this family a big RV before Christmas. So those 2 things are in the works. We've got like 10 text feeds going on and titles flying around. It's, oh my God, it's so exciting, and it happened because of you posting yesterday. So thank you so much. Have a good night. Bye.
I mean, it's the best news ever. Listen, that's the reason we do these jobs. So hopefully that family, and it's not because of me, by the way, the people here are incredible. Like the way the local people work in the local charities, and they're on text and they're on X and they all communicate. So hopefully we'll have a happy ending for that family and they'll be able to get a much better place to stay. So we'll keep you posted on that.
Thanks for watching. Go to join.
Well, that's our follow-up from the Hurricane Helene victims. You can see government's still not helping anybody. I'm honestly surprised, and I don't want to jinx these people, but as I see that they're all living in campers and stuff, I'm kind of surprised that CPS hasn't gone there and tried to rip them kids out of the house. Not just them, but everybody in that area. Because that's how the government is, you know, they show up to kick you while you're down and shit. So it sounds like par for the course if they were to send government services there to put pressure on families that are already barely making it and they're living out of tents and stuff like that. All CPS would have to do is say, hey, what's your plan to put your kids in a bedroom by the end of the day? And they would say, well, we don't have a way to do that. And they would go, great. And then they would take their kids away and make them all go to court and fight for custody and all this other shit. So I'm kind of surprised that hasn't happened considering the government sucks so damn much. Thankfully, that hasn't happened, and it's created a little bit of space for like Samaritan's Purse and other charities like that to come in and help. I think FEMA being there and pushing Americans away in the beginning is what fucked all this up. I think if they'd have never done that, and everything was still the way it is right now where it's all in shambles, Americans would be going there and helping them in higher numbers than they already are. But when this first happened, everybody was just hearing about FEMA chasing everyone off, confiscating donations and stuff like that. And now people are like, well, we can't do anything about it. FEMA will stop us. So guess we'll just have to leave them on their own. And the government's kind of doing the same thing. They're like, well, let's give $1 billion to Africa. Or wherever. Old man Walter just announced like $100 million to the rainforest or somewhere, wherever he just was. Maybe it was the Amazon. But they got money for that, but they ain't got money for Americans that are suffering from hurricanes and stuff like that. And then the same thing with the border crossers, right? They got the border crossers living in 5-star hotels, and we got Americans living in tents. Like, that shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't even be kind of sort of like that. It shouldn't even rhyme with that. But that's the way things are with this current administration. Next up, we got FBI warns against two-factor text authentication. We're always trying to stay up to date, one step ahead of these fucking cyber criminals. They're the worst of the worst. They're just below pedophiles. Like, they're terrible people. So we're always trying to stay ahead of that. Like I said, we got a warning on what to do to keep your tech safe coming up next. But first, we're going to read through the chat. See what you hooligans think about these people trying to make it after being devastated by Hurricane Helene. Matt, it shouldn't take being blasted on the news for the government to help our people. Absolutely, Matt. It shouldn't be like that. People don't even talk about the $750 anymore that they were supposed to be eligible for or whatever they had to apply. They don't even talk about that anymore because most people, I haven't heard of anyone yet getting the full $750. So I think people kind of gave up on that. Russell, I don't suck and I'm the government? Nah, Russell, it's not the same thing. We're talking about people on Capitol Hill. Turbo, I lived in a camper for 4 years. News never came to my house. Yeah, Turbo. You gotta have a giant Christmas tree next to it. That's you gotta flag them in. Breeze by you, look at that, and then look at DeSantis got that bridge rebuilt in record time. There's no excuse for this shit. Absolutely, Breeze by you. Snooks, churches are the first to step up and help, not the government. Yeah, Snooks. Breeze by you, it's insane how there looks like nothing has been done to rebuild. Well, one of the follow-ups we did like a week ago, their local government was saying that the federal government had to be present in order for them to do something about like the sewage, because there's sewage all over the ground and stuff like that. So there needs to be federal workers there to give the okay for the next steps to rebuilding civilization in the area. And they're saying that the federal government won't show up. And because they won't show up, there's no one there to sign the papers, so they can't make steps forward to fixing the devastation that's there. It's all bad. It's like bad all the way around. So again, can't wait for President Trump to get in office, because all he's got to do is send some money their way, send Fed boys over there, get that stuff taken care of, and be done with it. Old man Walter and them, they hate America. Saltaregu, a shed for a kid? Fuck you, government. Yeah, Saltaregu, absolutely. Breeze by you makes me so mad how little the current administration cares about these people. Yeah, they don't even talk about it. They don't talk about it at all. Well, they've been bringing it up because of the stupid government shutdown stuff. They're like, oh, we can't help the people in North Carolina because we don't have enough money because the Republicans, blah, blah, blah. And that's the only time you hear them talking about it. Otherwise, they act like it never happened. Turbo, my weed tree identifies as a Christmas tree. Yeah, I'll get its pronouns down, Turbo. Don't you worry. No more misgendering the Christmas tree. Non-woke, a tragic failure on the part of our government. Absolutely. And I wonder if anybody's even going to be held accountable for this stuff. Just going to have these people strung out and no help coming their way. I wouldn't be surprised if they were feeling hopeless because I don't know how they're going to fix this stuff. What's up, Paul? Happy freedom to you. Dutton, Feds keeping them in a stalemate. Absolutely. That is exactly what's happening, Dutton. Until the Fed boys show up and sign off on the stupid red tape, they're kind of stuck in the position they're in. And it shouldn't be that way. Decap, most people only got 350. The government isn't helping them. That's why I really cry when I see the children are the ones that are suffering. Yeah, Decap. Yeah, 350 is the most I've heard of them getting as well. Giggling Spy, billions for the Ukraine, pittance for the U.S. Yep. What's up, Josh? 1776. Happy freedom. Governor Whitmer just appointed a trustee who is from India to my university. I think he's going to continue bringing in foreign students to bypass Trump. Interesting, Josh 1776. So they think they have a way to kind of trickle in people without triggering ICE. Whitmer's the worst. What's up, Sly Dog? Happy freedom. Irish, I couldn't figure out what video it was. I was looking up the Tom McDonald Christmas music video, but I couldn't figure out which one it was. I'm trying to think whatever they were suggesting to me wasn't a Christmas song. And there was something about Frosty, the they them or something like that was getting brought up, but I couldn't find the song for that. Apparently that's a song title, but I couldn't find the actual song. So I couldn't find what you were talking about, Irish, with Tom McDonald. What's up, Stern? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Mana? Happy freedom. What's up, Sage Pup? Patriot Operator, government's closed for 3 weeks. Suck it up. Did they actually close it? Doesn't bother me if they close. They're the ones that get all bent out of shape. They spend all of our money, they give it to foreign countries, and then they go, oh no, we're going to run out of money and you're going to pay for it. You're going to miss out. You're going to be the one that's hurt from this. Like it's our fault that they don't know how to manage money. Turbo, they probably tax the money they gave them as income. Oh, I guarantee it. Oh, yes, I guarantee it. I'm surprised that we weren't taxed for stimulus when we got stimulus back in 2020 or whatever. I don't know if they did pull it from us somehow, but I really thought they were going to tax us on it, and I don't remember there being a direct tax. But if you get unemployment or anything like that, they tax you on that stuff. So I bet that this relief money is probably taxed. Thank you so much, Snooks, for that $20 donation over on Rumble. I really appreciate everything you do for all of us, Snooks. Thank you so much. It says, I'm singing, Jeff. You're simply the best, better than all the rest, and you look very handsome today. Well, thank you, Snooks. I really appreciate the compliment and all the support. Josh, not Whitmer, Witless. That's the dumb bitch's name. Oh, Josh, I thought you were talking about Whitmer. No, I don't know who Witless is. I'll have to look into that, Josh. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for finding the Tom McDonald song, sir. I'll check it out after the live. Yeah, Irish, I think I got the song now. What's up, James? Happy freedom to you. All right, hooligans, we're going to get on to this next one here. Let me see where we're at. Oh, yes, the FBI warns against using the two-factor text authentication. It's coming up next, but first I want to remind you guys really quick, if you would like to participate in Free Speech Saturday, make sure you post all of your memes over on Discord or on jeffmaclive.com. Just hop in the group chats on either platform. You'll see the tabs labeled memes. Drop what you got and we'll shout you out as we're making Saturdays more fun. Let's get this video pulled up really quick, trying to get all the tips we can to stay in front of these cyber criminals because they're a bunch of bastards. Either way, hit that thumbs up over on Rumble and let's get this rolling.
Most of us do it. We get that two-factor authentication code texted to us by our banks or your social media accounts. Well, now the FBI is urging Apple and Android users to stop after revealing a telecom breach may expose these messages to hackers. News Nation's Ryan Bass joining us live to explain further on this. So, Ryan, what are officials recommending we do instead to protect our online accounts? Because surely it can't be we got to just stop texting, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's using more secure ways like passbooks, basically, or password protector management software to access this. They say those text codes that you're getting are not safe. They said this cybersecurity breach could lead to folks spying on your messages and then utilizing those codes to get into things like your banking software or your social media accounts. That is the concern that the feds have here. And this was called one of the biggest cybersecurity breaches in our nation's history, and it has a lot of folks concerned. And so earlier this month, government officials said that people should start using these encrypted apps like WhatsApp in order to keep your messages safe and make sure that people aren't spying on them. The U.S. government said China hacked AT&T, Verizon, and Lumen Technologies to spy on customers. Now, the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency sent out an updated memo 2 days ago, warning people that texts aren't encrypted, basically saying that these passcodes that you're getting sent to your phone are old school and not very secure. They say that you should use authenticator apps for logging on. So how do we protect ourselves? Like, what are hackers doing to get a hold of your info? Well, I actually had a chance to speak with coding and securities expert Yashin Menraj, who said we need to be extra cautious ourselves with what's being texted to our phone to make sure we aren't voluntarily giving up our sensitive information.
And I would say in terms of texting, the biggest worry is not really the two-factor, but the fact that people like you who are, adapt to texting, uses it a lot, is that they are clicking a lot of links. I think that's where 60 to 70% of the active successful hacks has been, is that people have been able to send phishing links that basically are able to, divert your information, your bank information, or access to more critical infrastructures.
Yashin told me that we're all getting those USPS text messages saying that our package is late or we got to confirm our address. He said, do not click on those links. Marky, he said those are spam and it's phishing attempts, and it's getting a lot of people around the holidays that are concerned that their packages aren't going to arrive in time for Christmas.
Yeah. Okay, so Ryan, you've piqued our interest. What moves should we make? What's the best way to make sure that we better protect ourselves? Anything specific we should download?
Yeah, so obviously WhatsApp is going to be the encrypted way of being able to make sure your text messages aren't being spied on. But who's going to switch to WhatsApp permanently? That's not feasible, right? So the key things here that I think we're going to be doing is a password manager app. That's certainly one way to go. There's things like Passwords app in Apple. Then there's Dashlane or Google Passwords Manager. That could be tools that we could use to make sure we're more secure. There's also the advice from Yashin, which was switch up your passwords. He said for every single site or login you use something different. He said it's going to decrease the opportunity for hackers to be able to get to multiple accounts across the board. You can also use an email or a PIN as that two-factor or multi-factor authenticator instead of text messaging. Again, nothing is 100% foolproof, but as Yashin said, if you can differentiate your passcodes, that is going to reduce the risk, he says, by 80 to 90%. A simple way to try to keep us safe and keep your information secure.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to join.
Well, like I said, just trying to stay a step ahead of these damn cyber criminals. Now, I use the Google Authenticator app because I have so many damn accounts, and then, as you hooligans know, them damn cyber criminals hijacked my Google account, and by doing that, they took my passwords for everything. 17 years worth of passwords they ripped off my computer. because I clicked a link that looked like it was from YouTube, and I even wrote YouTube to validate, hey, did you send me this email? It looks really weird. They said, yeah, we did send it to you. And then I had all my information hijacked off my computer. Like I said, 17 years worth of information was stolen from my computer. They were accessing my bank accounts and everything. I mean, they were taking over everything. And it happened randomly. I'd click the links, and it was like 3 or 4 days later is when they actually attacked me. So they hijacked me and then just let it sit. And I didn't even know that that was happening. I didn't realize that they had access to my stuff. And while I was sleeping, I was getting email notifications back to back. And so it woke me up, and I looked, and it was like, you know, so like Paris, someone from Paris just signed into your account. Your password's been changed. Your email's been changed. Your phone number's been changed. Your name has been changed. Your profile picture's been changed. This account's been accessed. This account's been accessed. And it's really hard to fight against that stuff once it happens. If you use the Google Authenticator app, which I don't like using Google, but because it's Google, it's accessed by most other sites. If you turn that on, Google will give you like a 6-digit code that resets every 60 seconds. And so you can have your password, you can have text message alerts, and you can also have the Google authentication. And it's safe, but it's a pain in the ass. Because every time I need to sign into something, not only do I got to remember my password and go find my phone for the 6-digit code they're going to text me, but then I also have to turn around and provide another 6-digit code from the Google Authentication app, which is a pain in the ass. But if I did happen to click a bad link or something like that and somebody did hijack my information, they still wouldn't be able to access my accounts because they don't have that Google Authentication number that'll be required when they go to sign into my stuff. That's the only thing that's been keeping me safe for the last year. Because on April 1st, which is when it happened to me, it'll be 2 years. They've been coming after me every single day. You do not want to click a bad link. You do not want the attention of these cyber criminals. They're literally watching me right now. When I get off the live, they're going to send me emails based off topics we talked about and saying random things. You know, you need to check this out. Click this link. Or, hey, your password's being messed with. Click this link to reset your password. But they're fraudulent emails with malware links attached to them. Like, these cyber criminals are sitting here shoulder to shoulder with the Fed boys watching us right now. Like, right now they're watching us. You guys suck my dick, by the way. But anyways, so like I'm saying, you should use the Google Authenticator app or something like that, because just receiving a text message or just having a password by itself is not good enough. And then, like they were saying in the video there, when you make a password for a website, change something about it. Like, one thing that I thought about doing, and I've been kind of practicing, is say you were logging into your Starbucks account, right? Well, then put like an S for Starbucks in your password. And then when you sign into your Radio Shack account, right, you put an R in there for Radio Shack. And that way, if your password gets stolen, you'll know where it got stolen at, because only that one account will be hijacked, and that's if you don't use the Google Authenticator. Anyways, that's my experience dealing with cyber criminals. Let's see where we are. Next up, we got a new era in California. Now that Prop 36 passed, police have started to arrest and jail all shoplifters, regardless of how much they stole. Now, for the last few years, they've been letting this stuff slide. As long as you stole less than $950, they were hands off. They just let you walk out with a shopping cart full of goods, don't have to pay for it at all, and nothing bad is going to happen to you. Well, that's now a thing of the past. They are going back to arresting shoplifters. It's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat, see what you hooligans think about what the Fed boys are warning us about. Don't use your text. What's up, Jay Spray? Happy freedom to you. You hooligans typing all your passwords in the chat. You're hilarious. Turbo, my password's a string of racial slurs. That'll keep the Fed boys out of your account. They're too soft for that stuff. Salty Ragu, that was a sad day. It was a sad day. I hate thinking about it. I hate having to look at those fraudulent emails every day, knowing that they're watching me. I hate it. I hate cyber criminals so bad. Breezeway, I never click links on my phone unless it's from someone I know, and that's usually X posts. Yeah, Breezeway, I'm real stern about it. Sometimes my dad will send me links, and if there's no preview, I'll just write him back and be like, I'm not clicking that. I mean, he knows. He knows. I am very big on security. Russell, I don't click links. Yeah. And sometimes they're quite tricky with how they do it. Like, especially when you get text message links. You get text messages from somebody claiming to be the post office. And it'll say like, USPS, we have a package for you, but the address has been destroyed. We need to contact you in order to figure out your address. It's kind of convincing, but you would also think like, well, how did you know my number to text me if you don't know my address to deliver the package? But they do stuff like that just to trick you to click that link. And all you got to do is click one bad link and it can really mess things up for you. Zero, deodorant is behind sliding locked doors here now. Yeah, that's crazy, Zero. I went to Whitehall Walmart because I didn't feel like driving all the way to Ludington, because normally I go to Ludington. But I went to Whitehall, which isn't very far from me. And Whitehall, their stuff, they have goofy stuff. They have goofy stuff. They have like tampons and stuff like that behind glass. I'm trying to think what it was. I think it was shampoo or something. I had to go and get an employee and have them unlock the glass so I could get shampoo. But when you go to Ludington, which is, I don't know, 60 miles away, there's no glass on anything. And Ludington's a bigger area. So I don't know. They're keeping an eye out for the shitheads. You'll know you live in a decent area if your Walmart doesn't have glass over half the items. Puffin Stuff, 741 hours until Trump is sworn in. Badass Puffin Stuff. Pumpkin, my brother got one of the post office texts the other day. They are sneaky. Yeah, Pumpkin. What's up, Kahlo? Happy freedom to you. Kahlo, that's why we need more white hat hackers out there. Yeah, the hacktivists or whatever. Yep. Somebody was just bringing that up the other day. What's up, B. Hendrix? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Appeal to Heaven? Happy freedom to you. Shroomish, sue them. Who could I sue? I don't even know who the criminals were that hijacked my stuff. I had to talk to customer service. I had to talk to Google. I had to talk to employees of Google. And they were asking me crazy stuff. I don't know how a regular person gets their stuff back. Because they were like, hey, what's your IP address? And I was like, what do you mean? They were like, what IP address do you use for the device that you access your account the most? And I was like, I don't know. They were like, well, I don't think we're going to be able to help you. And I was like, okay, well, hold on a second. So I went and figured it out. But they wanted all kinds of stuff. All kinds of information that I didn't have right offhand. And I had to give it to them to validate that that was my account after everything had been changed. My pictures, my info, everything had been changed. And I was trying to validate that it was me. And they were like, I don't know, maybe. And I had to give them all kinds of really crazy information. If you're not resourceful, I don't know how you get your stuff back. So it's better to try and prevent it than to try and fight it after it happens. Dud, my messages say they are encrypted using RCS. What is RCS? I know that they were talking about WhatsApp on there, and WhatsApp claims to be encrypted. WhatsApp is owned by Meta. WhatsApp is owned by Facebook. That's what that is. So, I mean, you know, WhatsApp is whatever, but I don't trust it. I don't trust it. What's up, Sage Pup? Happy freedom. Thank you for joining us over on Rumble. What's up, SOS? Happy freedom to you if I didn't get you already. SOS just received a message from a pharmacy, the Pharmacy of Policy, to sell my data AZ, opt out, option, screw off. Yeah, SOS. I actually, let me see if I can pull it up without showing too much information here. They have a banner on YouTube. I can't show it to you because it'll have vulnerable information on it, but there's a banner comes across YouTube, and if you go into your YouTube studio, it says, you can now choose if you want to allow third-party companies to use your content to train AI models in studio settings under third-party training. So just know, if you got a YouTube, they're taking all your data and they're now going to sell it off to third-party companies so they can use it to train their AI using your data. So just, you know, keep that in mind. That's the thing going on YouTube. Hooligans Island, Google's the hackers. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's the damn government that's doing that stuff. Just like they did, with President Trump and JD Vance. President Trump and JD Vance, both their devices got hijacked by cyber criminals. And then everything that was found on the devices just magically was handed over to the Democrats on Capitol Hill. And the Democrats were like, yeah, it was Iran that did it. Oh, okay. So Iran hijacked the incoming president and VP and then just gave it to you guys? They just gave you their findings? Oh, that's weird. That's really weird. I've never heard of that. Usually cyber criminals are like hostage takers. They steal your information and they either use it or they hold it for ransom against you. Unfortunately for me, they put my stuff on a bulletin board somewhere. So all the cyber criminals in town, they get to stop somewhere on the dark web and hijack 17 years worth of my information and take a shot at me and see if they can get in. It sucks. I hate it so bad. What's up, John S? Happy freedom. What's up, Divorced? Happy freedom to you. Many AIs don't even ask. Yeah, Divorced. You're right. What's up, Cliff? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Crackshot? Happy freedom. Visions, less shitheads. Yeah, the world needs less shitheads. That's for sure. Mike, I keep getting phone calls to sell my house. Should I be worried? Are you trying to sell your house? I don't really know. I get text messages about, there's something I get all the time. I'm trying to think what it is. I don't know why I'm spacing it right now. Something goofy that I get text messages about. I wish I could remember what it was. One of them's my crypto wallet. This scheme is actually a really good one. These cyber criminals will send you a text message or an email claiming that your crypto wallet, and they'll use all the brand names that are out there, the big names like MetaMask and all that. And they'll say, hey, your crypto wallet's going to be closed if you don't click this link to validate yourself in the next 24 hours. Oh, man, that's a good one. That's a good one because you don't want your crypto wallet to close if you got open crypto on it. And so you worry about that stuff, but you click that link, boom, you just handed your shit over to somebody else. Remember when my lemons got hijacked over on D-Live? That's why I left D-Live, because somebody stole $800 worth of lemons off my account. And then D-Live was like, well, no, not oh well. You guys need to pay that back. And they did, and I cashed out my lemons and left. Left D-Live because of that. Anyways, we're going to get into this next video here. Like I said, it's a new era in California. Now that Prop 36 has passed, police have started to arrest and jail all shoplifters regardless of how much they stole. Let's get this pulled up really quick. I'm going to get super duper attacked today because we had all this talk about cyber criminals. Oh well. Hit that thumbs up over on Rumble and let's get this rolling.
Operation Ugly Sweater.
The sweater stolen?
Sacramento County Sheriff's deputies in the Organized Retail Theft Unit are undercover this week.
We're watching two businesses
searching for shoplifters showing up in stores alongside paying shoppers buying gifts for the holidays.
After the passage of Prop 36, we now have the ability with two previous convictions, even if they're misdemeanor convictions, to be able to charge someone with a felony regardless of the dollar amount.
Before Prop 36 went into place Wednesday, suspects arrested for stealing merchandise under $950 only faced a misdemeanor. And it didn't matter how many previous tickets they had, they didn't spend any time in jail and could keep on shoplifting.
Suspects are very open about the fact that they know that theft in the state of California under $950 is a misdemeanor. They have no problem telling us, well, I didn't steal a felony amount. This is day 2 of Prop 36 going into effect.
Now, as deputies prepare for another day of stopping retail theft,
some of them are starting to pick up on the fact that Prop 36 means they're actually going to physically go to jail, so they may try and run a little bit harder.
They have more ammunition to keep repeat offenders out of stores.
Definitely our officers are feeling more empowered. We're feeling like, we're not just, racking up another citation. Our officers feel like what they're doing matters and that they want to do the extra legwork to make sure that we get a good conviction. Have you been arrested for theft before?
Please let me get a citation. Yes, I have, please.
How many times?
A few times.
Because she's eligible for Prop 36 if you wanted to take her.
Instead of being released with just a ticket, more shoplifters are now headed off to jail.
California actually arresting criminals again. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, we'll see how things go, because Newsom, I couldn't think of his name. Newsom is so hell-bent on standing against President Trump and all of his policies and everything going on. They're trying really hard to pass laws and stuff to make California a sanctuary state. Now, according to Tom Homan, he's not worried about governors or any of their plans. They're going in there to kick the criminals out, well, the illegals out as quick as possible. But arresting criminals is a part of the deal. And that was one of the things that I thought was going to make it very difficult, because California doesn't arrest any of their criminals. We covered something, I can't remember what it was. We covered something last week that was a story about a misdemeanor, and they were saying that in California, misdemeanors aren't an arrestable offense. I've never heard of that. I mean, you know, there's civil infractions and stuff, which usually isn't an arrestable offense. But I've never heard of misdemeanors not being an arrestable offense. So it seems like things have changed. Maybe this law only applies to shoplifting. But either way, at least they're busting these people, because they were making us look bad. They make the whole country look bad. When you got criminals going in and mobbing stores, driving trucks through the front doors and having people get out and just hijack everything, and then nobody's even going to look for them. No one's even going to do anything about it because it's less than $950 a person. That's dumb. And that was making us all look like shit. Plus, that encourages criminals to try that in other areas. Like, yeah, that flies in California, but someone in New York might see this and be like, oh, we could probably do it too, and at least give it a shot, which is, you know, drama that people don't really want to deal with. Nobody wants to deal with that kind of stuff. It also puts the criminal in danger. You break into the wrong store, somebody might just blow your head off. You never know. So, you know, we can't have people celebrating shoplifting and all of that like they were. So thank God that California's kind of cracking down on these people. Hopefully they keep it up. Next up, Trump's incoming press secretary laughs off The View's recent theory. We got Caroline Levitt coming up next. But first, we're going to read through the chat. See what you hooligans think about these shoplifters finally getting busted in California. Yeah, and that new scum. Yep. Astro Hammer, someone just drove through the Christmas market in Germany. Holy. Breeze by you. Well, maybe they should never have let people get away with this shit forever already. So stupid. Yeah, Breeze by you. Well, and I think it's interesting. It's kind of humorous. They're like, yeah, they're actually really quick to admit to us that they know they stole less than $950. I'm like, yeah, because y'all let them do that. You let them do that. And so when they get busted with less than $950, they think that that's a legit excuse. You can't arrest me. I only stole a little bit. I didn't steal a lot. It was just a little. Like, I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me. Happy Freedom, Master Hammer. Sage Pup, about 6 months ago, I watched a lady walk in the Ross store, grabbed a bunch of dresses and a pair of shoes, and walked out, and the employees couldn't do anything about it. Yeah, Sage Pup, we've covered a couple videos over the last year where employees will try and stop mass shoplifting and stuff like that, and then the employee gets fired because it could be a liability issue. If an employee was to grab this customer who's stealing, you know, merchandise, and then that customer becomes injured, well, now the store is liable for lawsuits and stuff like that. And so these employers are finding their employees trying to stop shoplifters, and they end up terminating the employee for doing the right thing because they're too worried about their own liability insurance and all of that. And it's wrong. That's wrong. But it's how things are going. At least they changed the law, so now even though employees still can't do anything about shoplifting, at least now they can call the police. MC, the people here in California are tired of the left. Even the lefties see the problem now. Yeah, MC. It seems that way. Seems like people's brainstem is lighting up more than what we've seen in the last 4 years. What's up, Rappy? Happy Freedom. Rappy, mostly foreigners at our Walmart. I asked a lady for help and she didn't even speak English. Yeah, Rappy, that's how the McDonald's is where I live. You can't even order food because they don't know what you're saying. You don't know what they're saying. It's McDonald's. So there's nothing good about the experience. It's like, nah, I'm leaving. 69 Drama, the citizens allowed it, so fuck them. Yeah, 69 Drama is true. They did vote for it. Non-woke, Newsom created the crime environment. He needs to be charged. I agree. I wonder how their homeless problem is going, because they had all these homeless issues and they were creating these programs to fix it, and it wasn't fixing it, and we were covering stories like that. Then Newsom turned around and passed some bill or law or something making it so it's illegal to be camping on the sidewalks, and they were supposedly starting to arrest those people. I mean, we haven't covered any homeless, tent living people in California in quite a while. So I wonder if they're actually cleaning it up, or if their local news just isn't reporting on it because they're supposed to be cleaning it up. Every once in a while we cover California, they're always doing weird things. Like when they were giving tax dollar shots of vodka to the alcoholics. They had some sort of program where you could go in there and have a place to sleep for the night, and they give you a shot of vodka just to keep you from going through withdrawals. Glad tax dollars is going to that. Tree herder cuffed and still trying to grab stuff. Yeah, tree herder. Shroomish, felonies mean you go to prison instead of just jail. Kind of like they wanted to fill the privately owned prisons. That definitely could be, Shroomish. Maybe it was just a big money scheme. Paul, thieves are bad people. Yeah. MC, all they had to do was enforce the law. That's right. That's literally all they had to do. What's up, Darth Blaze? Happy freedom to you. Large. My project is now training off of social media, and the hashtag symbol is interfering with the AI training. They're now on a PR campaign to stop the use of hashtags. Interesting. I haven't heard that yet. Merry Christmas, Manna. Appreciate you being here with us. Divorced. It was a never-ending theft business for criminals. Like 98% of people would steal from Russell. Yeah. Well, and then they're turning around and selling it. They're either selling it on the street or they're selling it online. Making tons of money off stolen goods. Mike, it's gotten out of hand. They had to do something about it. Yeah, I believe it. If they actually voted in a prop or whatever, they voted for it, then people must have been tired of it. John S., it's about time. I agree. Visions, an armed society is a polite society. That is true. Yeah, Visions. And California's got so many gun laws out there. I don't think they're worried about being shot out there. What's up, Live Review? Happy freedom to you. Zero. Elon even came out and asked people to stop using hashtags. Interesting. I feel like that'll be hard to do, though, because all platforms use hashtags. Maybe if they stop turning it into links, because the hashtags kind of work like links on almost all platforms. So if they stop the engagement, like the activity of the hashtags, then people probably won't use them anymore. Well, we're going to move forward. Let me see where we are. Oh, yeah, we got Caroline Levitt. Now, before we get into this, I want to remind you guys really quick. If you hooligans have children in your life, I want you to check out these books titled A Dog Named Cappy. A Dog Named Cappy comes in a rhyming book, but you can also get it in a Christmas activity and coloring book for kids that enjoy using crayons or markers and being creative. A Dog Named Cappy rhyming book is available in paperback, but you can also get it on Kindle if you prefer a digital copy. A Dog Named Cappy Christmas activity and coloring book is available on Amazon. If you hooligans do purchase these books, please make sure to leave reviews on Amazon and also follow them on their X page as a way to stay up to date with new books coming out and to help them grow. Cappy is a real dog who lives here in Michigan with the illustrator's grandmother, and it would really mean a lot to them if you hooligans would go check out their books. So give me a second here to drop these links in the chat, and like I said, we got more news coming up next. So like I was saying, this first link here is for the paperback version of A Dog Named Cappy rhyming book, which I think is the way to go. Bam, there we go. This next link here is to get it on Kindle if you prefer a digital copy. This next link here is to get the Dog Named Cappy Christmas Activity and Coloring Book that I think is good for hooligans of all ages. And then this last link here is to go follow them on X. All right, there we go. Let's see. Oh, yes. Caroline Leavitt. I think this is the first time we've covered a Caroline Leavitt video since she's been selected as the brand new press secretary. Once again, this is titled Trump's Incoming Press Secretary Laughs Off The View's Recent Theory. Hit that thumbs up over on Rumble, and let's get this rolling.
I mean, that's just a little weird. Joining us now with more, incoming White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt. Caroline, I'm so thrilled to have you with me. And you would think, you know, ABC, having just paid $15 million for a defamation lawsuit, would think not to engage in conspiracy theories about assassination attempts, but I guess that's too much to ask from The View. I mean, I got to ask you, because they said it, are you aware of any plots from Elon Musk to push President Trump down the stairs?
Absolutely not. Let me be unequivocally clear about that. And watching this clip, I couldn't help but think how ironic that Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar and the rest of the ladies on The View spend their time calling Republicans the conspiracy theorists. But they have been wrong about everything they have said over the last couple of years. They likened President Trump to Hitler. They have mocked him. They have shamed him. They have lied about him consistently on their show. And it was a joy to watch them on November the 6th when they realized that tens of millions of Americans do not listen to the lies that they have spewed. These women are completely out of touch with reality. And you're right, ABC should wake up. They just paid $15 million to President Trump's future library. That's a great thing for the American people.
It is. You know, I wanted to start with that crazy absurdity because during my tenure as White House press secretary, there was a lot of absurdities coming from the press. I remember one briefing where Ryan Lizza bizarrely asked me if Trump was happy that the South lost the Civil War, to which, like, you could see me, I stopped, I looked at him and said, that is absurd. I mean, you'll deal with these kind of crazy questions from the White House podium. How do you plan to deal with it?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I absolutely will. I feel prepared to do that. I've been facing the media now, speaking on behalf of President Trump on the campaign trail for the past couple of years. And we are expecting the media to be hostile. However, Kaylee, if you do talk to a lot of these reporters off the record, they will tell you they look forward to more press transparency and access. And while we will expose the fake news when they are fake, we will hold them accountable for their lies and smears of President Trump. I can also assure the American people that they are going to be hearing directly from the leader of the free world. And the press likes to hear that too. That's something that has not happened over the past 4 years. We've had an incompetent, senile president, as proven by that scathing Wall Street Journal report that came out today and you discussed on the show earlier. You have a press secretary who hardly knows what's going on in the building and never gives honest and truthful answers. All of that is going to change on January 20th, as evidenced by President Trump's press conference at Mar-a-Lago this week, where he took took nearly 90 minutes worth of questions from the legacy media. And so nobody cares about access more than President Trump. You knew that as his press secretary. That's going to change come in January. But will continue to hold the fake news accountable, no doubt about it.
Caroline, I read this report from Media Research Center that there's been 96% negative coverage from the broadcast networks of Trump's cabinet picks. And yet polling shows a majority of Americans support them. And the reason I wanted to bring this up, and I would never ask you to reveal, a conversation you had with a reporter. So I just want to ask for a general characterization. You'd think after Trump got more popular raw vote count than any Republican in the history of presidential politics, won the popular vote, that there would be some press that's eating crow right now. In any of your conversations, do you get a sense that reporters are stepping back and saying, look, he's doing something right, and maybe we need to reassess how we look at this presidency?
I do think a lot of members of the legacy media are realizing that. I thought that was evident at the press conference at Mar-a-Lago this past week, where the questions truly were focused on the issues of the day. And there are a lot of problems plaguing our country and the American people right now. We are still entangled in a war in Ukraine. The Middle East is chaotic. We have inflation that's still robbing the American people of their hard-earned paychecks. We have a border that continues to be a mess. We have hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrant criminals roaming free in our country. And so I hope that the media will focus on the issues that matter to the American people, the issues that led them to vote in a resounding way for President Trump on November the 5th. That's what President Trump is focused on more so than ever. We have an array of executive action that will be rolled out on day one to change the lives of the American people immediately. We have the House, we have the Senate. President Trump has big plans for Capitol Hill. And so I hope the legacy media will take a step back and realize that the American people haven't listened to their lies. Trust in the legacy media is at an all-time low. And President Trump ran in an untraditional media lane on the campaign trail. It's a big part of the reason he won, because he sat down with podcasters and social influencers and new voices that the American people are clearly listening to. And as President Trump's press secretary, we're going to find new ways to bring those voices into the briefing room as well, which I think will be a very effective way to continue to get the president's message out to the American people. Clearly, he did it on the campaign trail. We will continue that in the White House.
Caroline Levitt, you are always on offense. You are incredibly intelligent. I am so thrilled you are White House press secretary. You are going to do a phenomenal job, and you will have a lot of people cheering you on. They're blessed to have you.
Click here to
Oh, they tricked me with their damn links all over the screen. Anyways, there's Caroline Levitt. Pretty soon she will be press secretary. No more lying and crying from the podium. Actually be answering questions and whatnot. I like how Kayla McEnany was saying, you're going to be given some really ridiculous questions. How do you think you're going to handle that? They don't seem worried at all. Caroline Levitt seems pretty certain she's going to be able to handle it. And I think she will. I think she's going to be really professional and actually give us information instead of spinning everything and directing questions to other departments of the government. I think she'll do fine. Next up, we got Rosa DeLauro blames President Musk for Congress' inability to pass continuing resolution that doesn't waste taxpayer dollars. We got 4 videos here, and it's between Congress and KJP earlier today. They're all crying about the whole government shutdown thing, and they're all sounding like a bunch of idiots. Anyways, it's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat, see what you hooligans think about Caroline Levitt. I wonder if them two have talked about the job off screen too? Probably. I assume so. Wasn't Kayla McEnany the press secretary when President Trump was in office? Breeze by you, she's going to be good? Yeah, I think she's going to be also. Astro Hammer starting on January 21st. I wonder if we'll have a press briefing on her first day. Russell, streamers, podcasts, and X is the new media now. Mainstream media is out. Yeah, Russell. It's because it's too fake. All that stuff is too fake and it's unrelatable. Astro Hammer, all I want for Christmas is no more KJP White House press briefings. Well, yeah, you're about there. We might have a couple more after Christmas, but it's hard to say. Oh, Snooks, I didn't. I did find the box, though. Ugh. Let me see if there's a way for me to show you guys this. All right. So I don't know what all you can see here. Don't you worry about this label. See this yellow sticker? See this red cable right here? This red cable goes in the box. And when you open it, hold on a second here, there's another box inside. And see how this cable right here goes into the box? There's no way to pull this box out without tearing through the cardboard. Now this yellow label says, pump inside, do not throw away. Now I don't know what any of that means. But it's heavy and it's strange. And I can't remove the inner box without tearing that lid because of the cable. Now I can cut the cable because I think it's only nylon or whatever. I'm not exactly sure. But I don't know who sent it to me. There's no from address. And I don't know why it says don't throw it away. There's a pump inside. So that's been sitting here for 3 months. We'll try and open it later today. I forgot that we were going to be doing the voice chat. So I don't know if I want to, potentially die here on camera. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But no, Snooks, I didn't open it yet. What's up, Sam? Happy freedom to you. Who is Joe Biden? He's just keeping the seat warm until President Trump's in. You want to open this box for me, Klaus? You want to go ahead and take one for the team? Just sniff the box. That's what she said. Sniff the box and tell me if there's an explosive inside. You done for the day? You tapping out? Oh, okay. Let's see here. Snooks, Appeal to Heaven said, let me see. Appeal to Heaven, it opens the box. That's how you do it. Don't cut the cable. I don't know what it's going to do, though. I don't know what's going to happen. What's up, Trop? Happy freedom to you. Dud makes me think of an inflatable raft that will inflate when you open. 69 drummer, cut through the other side. Oh, that's an idea. Let's see. Josh 1776, it's probably a blow-up thing or a glitter bomb. That's what I'm wondering, Josh 1776. I don't want to open a glitter bomb in here. I don't know what it is, but I don't trust it. And it's been sitting here for 3 months. It really has, because I don't know what it is. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Non-woke, Caroline is a breath of fresh air. I agree. She seems like she's going to be good for the job. She's also going to be the youngest press secretary we've ever had. Appeal to Heaven press briefing should be awesome now. I think it'll be awesome in the tone of receiving information. I don't think it's going to be as funny as Jen Balsacki. KJP, she's just been an all-around disappointment to everyone and everything she's ever been in contact with ever. But Jen Balsacki was at least entertaining to watch her fall to pieces and stuff. Caroline Levitt, she's strong, and I think she's going to be good for the job, and we're going to receive information, but I don't think it's going to be very entertaining. Maybe I'll be wrong, but we'll see. What's up, Dabs? Happy freedom. Tree herder. So it's time to marinate. I mean, are you sweet talking me? Rip Krill, it's just probably an inflatable jack in the box. I don't know what it is. Paul, open it from the bottom. Fanatical, open it outside just in case. I might have to do that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I've been debating 3 months on how to go about this. Mary Todd, go outside and open it? Yeah. Oh, I see Irish. My bad. I should have wrote it in the chat. Hooligans Island, Klaus says there's no chip clips to play with. Yeah, I don't want to be like that guy in that video. You know, I'm sitting in the kitchen or whatever, and Klaus is like, "Hey, Dad, I got a chip clip on my wiener. And be like, no, that ain't gonna be me. The stick was bad enough. Klaus shish kebabs was about all of that kind of content I needed. Snooks, just grow some and open it. Now watch me open it and then blow up, and then Snooks is going to be all feeling bad for the rest of her life because you'll never be able to unblow me up. So, no, Snooks, these things, they got to be handled with caution. I'll figure it out. What's up, Cassie J? Happy freedom to you. Well, let's see where we are in the schedule here. Oh, yes, these nasty Democrats freaking out over the government shutdown. Now, before we get into this, I want to remind you guys really quick, you should go check out the Only Hooligan store for hooligan Christmas ornaments. Now, I don't know if you would be able to receive them in time for Christmas or not, but you could always get some to hang on your Christmas tree for next year. Alistair worked his ass off to put this Only Hooligan store together. Hold up here. Weird, I already posted that here. Alright, anyways. Worked his ass off to put the store together, and he is making all the ornaments himself. So you can get them in a wood set or in a metal set. You can buy them in singles or buy the set itself, but definitely go check it out. Go see all the custom Christmas ornaments that Alistair put together for us. Let's see here. Russell, I still think it's a battery-powered wiener pump. Well, we'll see, Russell. We'll see. Oh, let's see where we're going to start. I guess we'll play the first one and we'll see how it goes, because they're all kind of similar in tone here. This first one's titled, Rosa DeLauro blames President Musk for Congress' inability to pass a continuing resolution that doesn't waste taxpayer dollars. Now, you'll recognize this nice lady as soon as you see her. Wham, look at that. She's always looking like a whole mess. Looking like, after you beat up all the meth heads, this is the boss you got to fight. Anyways, we're going to hear this old bat talk and holler and squeal and whatnot. And we got KJP coming up next. So either way, let's get through this. Once again, this is Rosa DeLauro, and I don't know if that's how you say her name, but that's how I say her name. Blames President Musk for Congress' inability to pass a continuing resolution that doesn't waste taxpayer doll hairs.
Now, all of a sudden, we have an outside influence who believes, I think he is president, and that's President Musk, who has not elected, has no authority, and trying to really upend what the services are to the American people. Now, all
Okay, like I said, that old banshee, she's real excited about Elon Musk, referring to him as President Musk, because Democrats have got it in their head that Elon is undermining everything going on and he's a rich bastard because of it. Anyways, we're going to get right into this next video. This is KJP reacts to Elon being called President Musk.
Democrats are calling Elon Musk President Musk or Co-President Musk. What is the White House's and President Biden's reaction to this labeling of Elon Musk, and whether or not House Republicans are listening more to this billionaire than the president-elect?
What I can say is congressional Republicans, at the direction, and you all know this, you all reported this, of President Trump and Elon Musk, are trying to pave the way. What they're doing is trying to pave the way for $5 trillion to our national debt. That's what this decision does. You're talking about with cuts for billionaires, slashing Social Security, slashing Medicare, slashing Head Start. Congressional Republicans did what they did because of what the president-elect said and what Elon Musk said. That's the reality. You guys all reported this. That's why we are where we are today. So this is for Speaker Johnson to fix. This is the mess that he created. He needs to fix this. Again, a bipartisan agreement. There is a bipartisan agreement.
She was asked about President Musk, and she went off on the tangent that President Trump and Elon Musk didn't even mention J.D. Vance. Like, J.D. Vance doesn't even matter anymore. They're going to add $5 trillion to our national debt. Oh, really? Because I thought that Elon was brought in to run Doge, where they were going to cut $2 trillion of our spending. And I haven't heard anything about them cutting Medicare or Social Security or any of that stuff. In fact, I've heard them say multiple times that they are not going to do that. So anyways, we're going to get right into this next video here. This is KJP continuing her lies, titled, Republicans Need to Stop Playing Political with the Government Shutdown.
I wondered if the president has spoken to any lawmakers personally about the potential for a shutdown.
So let me first say this, and I know you've seen our statements coming from here this week about this particular issue, and we'll just continue to reiterate that Republicans blew up this deal. They did, and they need to fix this, period. They have to. Republican needs to stop playing politics with a government shutdown, and they are doing the bidding. They're doing the bidding of their billionaire friends. That's what we're seeing, at the expense of hardworking Americans.
I wondered if the president...
So anyways, I saved you an hour and a half watching the press briefing because that's kind of all they talked about is that stuff right there. Now, before we get into the chat, we got one more little bit of the news here. We got Rosa DeLauro again, and this is titled, A House Democrat Responsible for Budget Allocations Emphasized the Necessity of Financing Female Crash Test Dummies to Promote Equity in Road Safety. So while they're all complaining that Elon is now President Elon and that they're going to create $5 trillion in debt, well, while they're worried about that, they also brought this to the table.
You also plan to make important investments to address the roadway safety crisis, including the critical funding that would accelerate the development, and this is an area I've written to you about, of the use of female dummies in crash testing. This will start to fight the gender inequity among vehicle safety and crash victims. This budget also builds upon and helps actualize...
Yeah, so we're all terrible people because, we don't have enough invested in female crash dummies, so that means we're all bigots and stuff like that. I don't know where that's coming from. They don't care about dudes and women's sports, but man, we need female crash dummies and we need them yesterday. Anyways, that's the last little bit of the news I had for you hooligans. We got fun stuff coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat, see what you hooligans think about those crazy Democrats. J-Spray, politicians need to stop politicizing. Yeah, they need to stop talking all that nonsense. They run it like a soap opera. They get on TV and they just tell sad stories and then go back to their $1 million mansions and whatnot. Breeze by you, what the fuck? Gender inequality in the crash test dummy world? What the hell? Yeah, Breeze by you didn't know about that? It's a big deal. It's a big deal. They don't have money for North Carolina people that were hit by Hurricane Helene, but they're trying to put money together for female-looking crash dummies. How do they even know what that's like? What's a woman? Matt, they already have female crash test dummies. Somebody needs to let that dummy know. She don't know yet. Turbo. Like they build cars that only protect men in accidents. I don't know what she's selling. That's what it sounds like, though. Yeah, it's only men being protected in car accidents. That explains a lot. Russell, we could make her into a crash dummy. Yeah, she's halfway there. She's already brain dead. Breeze by you, this purple-haired thing. Who voted for that? They keep voting her in. I don't know who she is or what she represents, but she's been around since 2020. She's been around for a long time. Russell, someone hit her in the head with a spitball. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what's attached to that hair? What do you think she looks like without a wig? Turkey-like. Breeze by you, all they do is lie. They literally just make things up. Yep. And then they all laugh like rich people. Zero, the female crash test dummies have improved safety in cars. Well, apparently they don't have enough of them because they're trying to allocate money in that direction. Tool to care beat with an ugly stick. She was hit with the ugly chain. That's what it looks like. It's not good. I'll tell you that. It's not good. Pumpkin, she may be past her expiration date. Is that why she looks like that? What's up, Kevin? Happy freedom to you. Dabs just had an anti-Christmas protest as well, correct? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that. I wouldn't be surprised, though. Tree herder. That is funny. I can't read that out loud. You can make everybody mad at me, but that is funny. Tree herder, they can just say they identify as. See, and that'd be so much cheaper. Sage Pop, female crash dummies demand equal rights. What? Are they going to strike or something? We're on the verge of the AI rights. This is like a test round for that. Because I keep telling you guys, the liberals are going to come out and say that AI deserves rights too. Especially when they put it in robots and they look like little companions following you around the house. Liberals would be in the streets screaming and crying that the robots deserve rights too. Kevin, the storm's coming. Want to come eat chips and play video games? Absolutely, Kevin. We had a snowstorm last night. It's not too bad outside right now, but it was terrible yesterday. Dabs, how does her hair stay so still? I don't know. I don't believe it's hair. It's probably feathers just glued to her hair. B. Hendrix, the human suit is reserved for real nasty looking lizards. Well, she's up there. Done. They would want a little companion. I mean, if they were, bothering robots and stop bothering children, I'd be like, hey, let's, give the liberals their robots. Like, you want to cut the wiener off your robot, that's fine. At least they're leaving kids alone. Shit. Holy DeRosa, I can't read that out loud, but that's hilarious. Mary Todd, she's been in office since 91. Holy. What did she look like when she got in? Hold on, let's do some digging here. Rosa DeLauro. I bet Jesus signed her yearbook. Hold on a second here. Holy shit, look at that image. Let me see if I can get that in full screen. Jesus loves us. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all the different flavors Crazy comes in. I'm scared we're going to see her naked. I shouldn't be scrolling like this. You never know. Apparently, she used to look kind of normal. If that's actually the same person. Like, she kind of looks normal in... I mean, liberal. Normal for a liberal. It's just... Who doesn't want a wife that looks like that? But... She looked weird in 2020, and I'm trying to see, because I want to say she had, like, big hair in 2020. Look at all of this. Just... It's like Hansel and Gretel, right? She's out there. She lives in the candy house, and the kids sneak in, and she puts the kids in the oven. That's her right there. Just, yeah. Look at all of this. She looks like a dude right there. Like an Alan. She looks like her name is Alan. Anyways. Just roast her really quick. Read through. Zero, the woke mind virus attacked her. It looks that way. She looks like she smells terrible. 10 Man, bitch looks batshit crazy. You're not wrong, 10 Man. I'd be afraid of her. You're like sitting on a bench. She comes and sits down and offers you a peppermint. Don't take it. Don't take it. You wake up at a freak off at Diddy's house. What's up, Lou? Happy freedom to you. Appeal to heaven. She's kind of creepy looking. She's creepy looking. She is. Joe Pro, she's a man. She might be. She is a man. Yes. Tree Herder, she was in Dark Crystal. Elon Musk posted that today. He tagged her in something and was like, said she played one of the characters from Dark Crystal. She looks like it. Dabs, is that a woman? Like a real one? I think so. I don't think it's a dude. Mark Cuban in drag? That might be too old to care. That could be it. DCAT, it's supposed to be 46 come Christmas. I'm just saying, Western Michigan weather, you never know. Let me see. Oh, yeah, you never know. Yeah, DCAT, I know, I see that, but I'm not getting my hopes up. It'll say, you know, it's going to be in the 50s and then turn around and be a blizzard. Mary Todd, she looks like Mark Cuban. I missed it. I missed it. I wasn't seeing the Mark Cuban, but you guys, you're kind of talking me into it. Maybe it is Mark Cuban. That's why he's been so bitter lately. What's up, Squid? Happy freedom to you. Squid, there's a Futurama episode where Bender cuts off his antenna. I remember him cutting off his antenna, but I don't remember what happened. Was it a shapeshifter episode? I'm going to have to go back and watch it. Hurley Girl, she looks like an angry, normal Portland idiot. I agree. What's up, Status Quo? Happy freedom. AI emotional damage. Yeah. It's coming up. What's up, Agent O? Happy freedom. Assuming the crash dummy's identity. Yep. Sound like hate speech. They should ban that woman. Should ban her. How does she know she's misgendering the crash dummies? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sam, this thing. This is what she looks like. Mm-hmm. Gross. Looks just like that. They're cousins. Alright, we're going to get into the fun stuff here. We got two funny videos of the day. First one's titled, Trump Makes Dems Excited. And then our official funny video is, Just Found Out I've Been Decorating My Christmas Tree the Hard Way. Both those are coming up next, but first I want to remind you guys really quick, if you would like to support the live to keep us running, you're welcome to use that Linktree link in the description in order to make donations. You can do that by using PayPal, Cash App, Stripe, Locals, Buy Me a Coffee, or you can even send crypto. Like I said, we're going to get into the fun stuff. I was going to open this box, but you guys make me feel like I should actually go outside and open it. And so that's what I'm going to do after the live. I'm going to open this very strange box outside, and then if I survive, tomorrow we'll talk about what was in the box. But that's tomorrow's problems. Today we're getting into our funny videos, and like I said, this first one here is titled, Trump Makes Dems Excited.
Let's talk about the fact that President Trump incited an erection.
His various cases of, you know, he's got charges of inciting an erection.
Donald John Trump incited the erection.
They didn't like Donald Trump. They said he participated in an erection.
Let's talk about the fact that
the Dems love him. They're super excited every time he comes around. All right, we're getting on to our official funny video of the day. It's a short one, but it's a good one. Let me get this pulled up. This is titled, Just Found Out I've Been Decorating My Christmas Tree the Hard Way.
You decorating the tree, Michael?
I'm gonna decorate the tree. I got more balls. I got more words.
And that's how it's done. I'm thinking that was little Elon there. He was ahead of the game there. Anyways, that is all the news and coffee I had for you hooligans today. I'll drop this Linktree link in all of the chats, and we're going to be reading through and then doing the Pledge of Allegiance and wrapping things up. But because it is Freedom Friday, we're going to be doing our voice chat over on jeffmaclive.com at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, which is about 2 hours from now. So definitely go get yourself a membership over on the website so you can join us for the voice chat. Get this link put out here really quick. This is the Linktree link. There we go. So there's the Linktree link where all of my links are listed. So if you'd like to make donations, join membership programs, or purchase any merch, would really appreciate it. All of your guys' contributions keep us running every day except for Sunday, because we got to have a day to recharge those batteries. Definitely go join Discord. Discord is our free hooligan community. It's the best way to be notified every single time we go live. The hooligans are there, keeping the conversation going 24/7, and we have 2 news boards to keep you up to date with everything going on around the world. So definitely go join Discord. If you're feeling real saucy, go join jeffmaclive.com. Over on the website, it is the best way to experience the live. Our built-in chat has more ability than any other platform. You can post memes and GIFs and custom emojis and links and all kinds of stuff right there while watching the live. Our live player is ad-free, so it is an ad-free experience. Like I said, it is the best way to experience the live. You will also have access to Hooligans Alley, which is our private social media area. You'll have access to the forums, which is to encourage open discussion. You'll have access to the arcade, which is full of games that all adapt to your phone that are a ton of fun. And you'll also have access to our advanced messaging system with the built-in group chats that gives you the ability to text each other, call each other, video call each other, group texting, group calling, group video calling, and more. jeffmaclive.com is the home of the hooligans and the place to be, so definitely go get yourself a membership. We're going to read through really quick, see what your hooligans thought about today's coffee. We got the Pledge of Allegiance coming up, and then we will be wrapping things up. But like I said, in about 2 hours, over on jeffmaclive.com, we will be doing the voice chat from 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and it is a lot of fun, so definitely go get yourself a membership. Tomorrow is Free Speech Saturday, so if you watch on YouTube or Twitch, you will not be able to watch tomorrow unless you leave those platforms. Those platforms cause me too much trouble, and it's just not worth it on Saturday. So tomorrow, make sure you click that Linktree link and make your way to a platform that is not YouTube or Twitch, because neither platform will be around tomorrow for Free Speech Saturday. Reading through. Oh, Anna, you cracked me up. Glad you were able to hear it while you were dealing with the bug guy. Russell, voice chat tonight. I got a couple stories. Nice. Turbo, electric nip clips. Is it nip clips or chip clips? The electric ones are extra spicy. Man, 35 degrees where you are? That's crazy. That's cold for Tennessee. Thank you, Breeze by You. I appreciate you being here with us. Thank you, Pumpkin. I appreciate you being here with us. Dabs, free speech. We'll still have that? Yeah, a little bit. You hooligans gotta hit that like button over on Rumble. There's no reason why we can't hit 100 likes every day. Rip Krill, Trump is Viagra for liberals. You're right. If we say that enough, maybe he'll put out some... He'll go ahead and put some pills out for him. Puff of Stuff, film yourself opening it. I will do my best. Libby Racer, it's snowing on the east side of Michigan. Yeah, maybe you're getting last night's storm. We got snow until like 6 o'clock in the morning, and now it's sunny outside. Thank you, Rappy. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, Wayward. Snooks is hot. Oh, I appreciate you, Dabs. Irish, throw some rocks at it or something. I've been shaking it around. I think it's, I don't know. We're going to figure it out. I'm just going to take it outside. I'm going to open it up, and whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Then I'm going to bring it back inside and show you guys what's in it tomorrow. I just don't want glitter all over the house. If it's going to be glitter, I don't want it to be affecting Cat Daniels. Hurley girl, dang, no Twitch on Saturday now? No. There wasn't supposed to be Twitch last Saturday. Maybe it was Saturday before. I don't know. I got a strike on Twitch, and I don't even know what I got a strike for. And then while appealing the strike, they kept changing my punishment, and by the end of it, they had lied about the whole thing. They tried to say I committed I broke the community guidelines on Twitch 5 years before the platform even existed. So they just want to put a target on my back. So fuck them. I'm not dealing with that shit on Free Speech Saturday. So yeah, there's no Twitch, no YouTube on Saturdays. Hurley Girl, tons of peeps dropping off at Twitch. It's because they're cranking up their censorship. Hooligans Island, don't freeze your giblets. No. I'm fine in the wintertime. I'm built for the wintertime. Oh, I appreciate you, status quo. Hooligans Island, the erection won the election. That's exactly how it happened. I was there. That's how it happened. What the hell is that? No, Snooks. That's a hair clip. That's not gonna work. Sly Dog, that package is your mail order bride. You pull the cord and she pulls yours. Oh, well, damn, Sly Dog. I didn't know. I didn't know. Too bad there's no from name. I won't know who to thank for my mail order bride. You think she speaks English? Probably not. Anyways, it's that time once again, hooligan. Not the intro time. It's the Pledge of Allegiance time. So please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we did the thing. Get these beats rolling. We're going to read through one last time just to make sure no hooligans are left behind. But like I said, tomorrow's Free Speech Saturday, so 1 p.m. Eastern time, we will have our very next Coffee with Hooligans. No Twitch, no YouTube, and that's just the way it is. Now, if you go get yourself a membership for Jeff Mac Live today, by 6 p.m. Eastern time, you can join us for the voice chat over in the general chat, and it is a lot of fun. So definitely go get yourself a membership. Reading through them, we're wrapping her up. Thank you, Zero. I appreciate you being here with us. 10 man, the cold hurts me. Yeah, I feel the same way. 10 man, if it's real bad, it's the wind. The wind is what gets me. Makes my bones ache. If it's just cold out, I'm not really bothered by it. It's the wind that blows right through me. Screaming Eagle is snowing here in southeast Pennsylvania. It's cold. Yeah, I'll be happy when winter's over, but 5 months? I think I got 5 more months of winter. I'm not excited about it. Lou Biden and Hyena Harris are both back in D.C. Why is Joe going out on the 25th? Or we're at the threat of nuclear war? I don't know, Lou. I don't know about any of that stuff. I know the old man Walter's supposed to go to Italy pretty soon, and that's all I know. Oh, I appreciate you, D-Cat. Pumpkin and Rappy with the twerking Santa. Very nice. Irish telling me to throw rocks at my package. That's kinky. Hurley Girl, they kept Wayne's money, and I don't even know why. Something is happening. Yeah, Hurley Girl. Something, I don't know. Twitch is going through things. I think they just hired a new person that's in charge of whatever they call censorship over there. We played a video about it, I think, while I was under the strike on Twitch. But he's some Trump-hating liberal psychopath, and they're giving strikes to people on Twitch, and that's what's causing people to leave. You can pull your tits out and sign, usernames across them for donations, but God forbid you talk about current events. What's up, Extra Bill? Happy Freedom. Vision's winter starts tomorrow. No, don't say that. I'm trying to pretend I'm halfway through it. Visions, that's what she said. Ah, damn it, I don't know what I said. You're probably right. Thank you for being here, Sam. Thank you, Sage Pup. All right, hooligans, it looks like we're good to go. Like I said, get yourself a membership for jeffmaclive.com. You can join us for the voice chat over on the website, 6 p.m. Eastern time. It usually goes from 6 to 8, but most of the time we end up staying there a lot longer than that. Either way, it's a lot of fun, so definitely go get yourself a membership. And if I don't see you tonight, I will see you tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern time, for the very next Coffee with Hooligans. And like I said, it's Free Speech Saturday, so no Twitch, no YouTube. Just keep that in mind. Use the Linktree link, because all the links at the very top of the list, you ain't got to go digging through it. The top of the list will show you all the locations where we go live, and you already know what ain't going to be live tomorrow. So hopefully I'll see you tonight, but if not, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a fantastic day, and thank you, hooligans, for being here. Huge shout out to everyone that made donations, joined the membership programs, or purchased any merch. I really appreciate all of you hooligans, and I wouldn't be able to do any of this if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much for all your support, and I'll see you on the next live. Until then, stand tall, shine bright, and that's a wrap.